Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, honorable participants, and the loving audience. All beautiful people today present from all around the globe. I, Miss Nada Ratkovic, IIU, co-founder of Europe, IIU, President of Research Center, welcome you all to the International Conference on the World Health Day 2023 on the topic Health for All by International Internship University, IIU Research Centre, and International Human Rights Movement from the Philippines, event for all educators around the globe. Health for all means that health should be regarded as an objective of economic development and not merely as one of the means of attaining it. Health for all demands ultimately literacy for all. Health for all is improving lives, transforming healthcare by providing excellent patient care, conducting research, innovative in professional education, creating productive partnerships with the community. You cannot enjoy your wealth if you cannot enjoy your health. So today, a very important day, a special day, 75th birthday of the World Health Organization. And this is an anniversary year, an opportunity to like basic of public health successes for the quality of during the last 7 decades. So stand up for health for all. I'm pleased and honored to present our organizers. International Leadership University, a leading virtual education system, a global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide, well reputed in delivering innovative programs. Globally trusted name for quality training programs and committed to provide better and virtual education to all the young learners of the globe. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries, 6 continents, under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit Sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. The sky is the limit for his dedication and hard work. International human rights movement, a mission statement working to strengthen and support of all nations' capacity to engage in sustainable development, educational access, relief programs, ecological, bioethical reflections, actions, while taking it into the consideration to the traditional social and cultural values of each nation. It's a movement, a service of humanity without caste, color, and creed. The struggle against the violation of the human rights, bloodshed, and terrorism, under the strong leadership of Dr. Frolian D. Mobile for the Philippines. IIU Research Center is please IIU Research Center is a unique hub establishment founded to provide research facilities by the visionary educators and opportunity for the researchers, authors, educators, students, scholars across the globe, and is enhancing the research opportunities, academic excellence, real-world problem solving, knowledge creation, and dissemination. Me, Professor Nadarat, coach as a president of IIU Research Center, thinks if you have ever thought about how would be the world without education, research, science, innovation, technology, or any development of anything, then the IIU and IIU Research Center is the right place for you. But today we are here standing up for the health for all. I want to call my co-organizer, Dr. Frolian D. Mobile, to open this great conference. Welcome, Dr. Mobile.
Yes, good evening, and Mabuhay from the Philippines. So, we are members of the international community. Uh, Let me greet you, of course, warm welcome to in joining our event for tonight. So, of course, part of the international human rights movement, dedication is, of course, to protect the human rights of people around the world and promoting, of course, the culture of peace among all nations, of course, and by standing the victims and activists to prevent discriminations, and of course, to uphold the political freedom to protect people from inhumane conduct in wartime and also to bring offenders to justice. And of course, part of that is we challenge, of course, governments and to those who hold power and to end abuse practices and respect international human rights law. So once again, good evening and welcome to our conference.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mobo, for the opening ceremony. So, we will start our great conference with our first speaker. She is well known. She's coming from United Kingdom. She is a transformational coach. She's coming and she will enlighten us. Dr. Elizabeth Lucas Afolau, our great queen. Yes, we can. Yes, we can start with our queen. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sorry for the background. I'm trying to change it, but I just finished another
We
master class.
know that you had a
So,
master class, no problem.
so accept my apology for not using the background. I always like to do that for IIU. First of all, let me appreciate and acknowledge our great leader, the world leader, Sir Pius Handy, the founder of International Intensive University, for always giving us the wings to fly on this university and also creating various platforms for us to express ourselves, to speak, to share, and also to learn great skills and great stuff out there. And I also want to appreciate him as well, bringing in the great leaders to come and share with us on this platform. The more you learn, the more you get better. The more you learn, the more you become great. So learning is living, and that is why I appreciate IIU. Okay, let me also appreciate my dear friend, Professor Nada, the president of IIU Research Centre. My great friend, thank you and well done for the great works you are doing. And also to appreciate the fact that you're also the co-founder of IIU. I also want to appreciate Dr. Follan, the Mobo, one of the co-hosts of this great event, World Health Day. I also want to appreciate all our great leaders, great speakers that are on this platform. You are all welcome, and I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate what you are doing in this world to make it better. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Now, I just want to open this, sorry. See, you can see that I just started, I just finished the last meeting. I just want to open this event to say, yes, it is time for us to continue talking about world health, to talk about health. Health is very important in our lives. Health is wealth. So you have to look at your wealth as you are looking at your health. If you feel better, then you can enjoy your wealth, like Professor Nada have said earlier on. You need to look into your health. Gone are those days when every one of us will wake up in the morning, rush to work, do the work finish, rush back home, or hang out with friends, and then rush back home, eat our food, and go to bed. But something woke every one of us up few years back. What is it? COVID. COVID unexpectedly came around and wide across the nations, touched everybody's lives. But what I want to say about it is it also wakes us up that it is about time we focus on our health. Because when the COVID came around, I worked in the hospital as well. We are all living, or most of us lives recklessly. We take care of every other thing, even to make money. But we didn't take care of our own health. And that makes every one of us, or most of us, to have that means have another issues with health that has been covered or unnoticed. So when this COVID now appeared, we are all at a spot of shock. And that makes us to now start having mindful of our health. Health is very important that we need to start looking at this time, especially today and even for the rest of the year or for the rest of our lifetime, to start checking our health up. Take, for instance, after the COVID, how we do business changed. Some of us end up sitting hours upon hours in front of computer for Zoom meetings, but we still need to take care of ourselves. There's some few things that we all need to be mindful of when you are sitting in front of your conference, sitting in front of your laptops for meetings upon meetings. We need to be mindful of that. If you have to stand up for some time and stretch yourself, is very important. If you have to drink water during that time, is very important. If you have to relax as well, or even manage your time. Yes, I always encourage people when you go for conferences, don't go there to just share. Go there also to share and also to listen, to learn from others. But that doesn't mean that you should sit for more than 1 hour or 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours for a meeting. Even if you have to stay for a longer period, find time to stand up and stretch yourself. Find time to even drink water. It's very, very important. We are mindful of our mind, of our health. We also need to be checking out what is going on in our lives, in our health. For example, we need to be doing some regular checkup of our eyes, our ears, even the dental. We also need to check out what is going on with our feelings as well. Because when we're talking about health, we're talking about everything. How you feel, what you are eating, how you are sleeping, your sleeping pattern, how you communicate with others, how you relate, how you are feeling, your emotions, even the way you develop your skills is still also part of it. So we need to know how to really work on our health. Health is wealth. And I will continue to say that because if you have the whole world, you have money, you have property, material things, you have everything, and you didn't take care of the most important thing, I'm afraid you won't be able to enjoy what you have. And that is why we thank God and we appreciate today being the World Health Day, for us to be mindful of ourselves, to be mindful of our health, and to be mindful of how we also take care of others, to be mindful of how we treat others. Let me quickly say this and I will end it. Do you know that what you say to people can either lift them up or put them down? Do you also know that the words that comes out of our mouth or the one we write on the social media can either save somebody's life or kill somebody? Do you also know that what we say and what we type on the social media can also eat somebody's emotions, and that can lead them to be depressed or be upset or even degrade themselves. So we need to be mindful of what you say to one another. It's part of health, either we like it or not. It's either you are contributing to their health or you are affecting them with your words. So please, let's be mindful of that. And even when you type or you are on social media or you are doing other things, be mindful of the words you say, because words are very powerful. Either you say it with your mouth or you type it, or your reaction also speak louder than voice. So on this occasion, I would like to say you are all welcome to this program, and happy Good Friday, because today is Good Friday to all our Christians. And stay safe, be happy, and always be mindful of what you do and say to others. Happy Health Day. And thank you once again for inviting me to speak. Thank you, Professor Dada and Dr. Fola. Thank you.
A big clap for our great Dr. Queen Elizabeth for her magic words, for her very important insights. Thank you for being always with us here on the IIU stage and all this important. And we know you are a great transformation coach and your words are really magic for us. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I'm moving forward from United Kingdom. I'm going to Egypt. I'm going to Egypt. I hope that I really one day will visit that beautiful country. And from that country is coming my beautiful and clever friend, Dr. Nayara Radwan. Welcome, Dr. Nayara.
Thank you, dear friend, Professor Nada. You are welcome at any time. Really, I hope you can come Egypt one day. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be with you today in celebrating this day. I want to clarify that actually I'm from Egypt, but now I am speaking from Saudi Arabia. As dear Professor Nada knows that I am working now in Saudi Arabia. So welcome all from both Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Please let me share my screen.
You have option.
Yes, I will do it now. I'm searching about my screen, where it is. And this one. I think now it's in the full
Yes,
mode,
it is
right?
great. It is great now. Yes.
So much. First of all my thanks and appreciations to International Internship University for organizing this wonderful day. All appreciation and thanks to our beautiful friend, Professor Nada, the CEO of Research Center. Today is an amazing day. It's about World Health Day. In 5 minutes, I will speak about 4 points. First of all, I will speak about celebrating 75 years of improving public health. On 7 April 2023, the World Health Day, the World Health Organization will observe its 75 years. to celebrate about this day. In 1948, countries of the world came together and founded WHO, which is the World Health Organization, to promote health, keep the world safe, and serve the vulnerable so everyone everywhere can attain the highest level of health and well-being. The World Health Organization's 75th anniversary year is an opportunity to look back at public health successes that have improved the quality of life during the last 7 decades. It is also an opportunity to motivate action to tackle the health challenges of today and tomorrow. Now, let us speak about the theme of the day. The World Health Day 2023 has adopted the theme Health for All. The theme emphasizes the need for the world to take necessary measures to address current and future health challenges. According to the World Health Organization, the theme urges the world to take action towards addressing the existing health issues. Now let's speak about the significance. World Health Day is a significant event as it aims to promote awareness and draw global attention to a particular health issue that impacts people worldwide. The day also marks the anniversary of the founding of the World Health Organization, which is a principal global health institution that works towards improving global health and well-being. The World Health Organization chooses a theme for each World Health Day, and various activities and events are organized to promote awareness of the issue. These events provide an opportunity for governments, organizations, and individuals to come together and take action towards addressing global health challenges. By highlighting a specific health issue each year, the World Health Day helps to generate public awareness and as well and focus on critical health topics, leading to better health outcomes for individuals and communities worldwide. Now, let us see some ideas to think about how to celebrate World Health Day. Celebrating and observing World Health Day can be done by individuals, families, schools, and other community organizations such as what now the International Internship University do. It's a great time to connect with others over important themes. Try out some of these ideas to get started with celebrating and enjoying the day. Some of these ideas are: number one, you can care for your family health. On this day, many people may choose to take some extra steps to care for their own personal health and the health of their families. This is a great time to consider getting a gym membership and starting a plan for healthier eating, or beginning to take many good activities for health. It's always a good time to take steps toward being healthier personally. Another idea, you can get involved with World Health Day events. Everyone can take a hand in improving the overall health of the world just by starting with themselves, their family, and their community. Even better than just making it personal is making it all about the surrounding community. This is the ideal time to get involved with the local events related to World Health Day. Or if it is difficult to find something that is already organized, many people might take the initiative and organize events, even themselves, perform a search to see what types of events have been created by organizations or hospitals in the local community. Then volunteers to help or attend. Blood banks are often taking volunteers to help out with their efforts, and the ability to have healthy, fresh blood on hand is central to saving many lives. Another idea is to share World Health Day with others. Spreading the news of health and the threads to the same can be an excellent way to celebrate this day. Use this time to get connected and inform others of the important issues of global health. Whether making an events to raise awareness at the office or at school, printing posters, inviting others to a lecture or gathering, or simply telling a friend this is a great time to use that sphere of influence for good. Another idea you can learn about the current World Health Day theme. Everyone needs to be concerned about the health of themselves and their community. And as such, it is a good time for everyone to turn their attention to this year's theme by checking in at the World Health Day website. It is possible to find out what the current theme is, as well as accessing all sorts of plans, resources, and activities that will help raise awareness about this important issue. Another idea, organize World Health Day fundraisers. Celebrating World Health Day is very important, and it can be used to organize fundraisers to support local free clinics and other public health sources. Get some friends, family members, or co-workers on board and host a charity event. Another idea, learn more about local health. Another opportunity for celebrating World Health Day is also to take the task at home by getting to know the local environment and property, and eliminating all possible sources of standing water. Standing water is a breeding ground for insects such for insects who spread disease by consuming the blood of its hosts and moving from victim to victim. This is idea. This is some ideas which we can by this idea we can celebrate this day. Thank you all for your attention. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What a wonderful presentation and speech. Yes, these are the ways, these are the idea. You are always giving us great ideas for everything. Our great Dr. Nayara. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. A big clap I want for our great Dr. Nayara. Now, we are really taking care about Friday. Friday today is very special health day and for all the other religions. So I want now to call, I will call now a great professor, Professor MD Sharia Parvez from Bangladesh. Welcome, dear Professor.
Thank you so much, Professor Nada and IIU for inviting me these kinds of event. Basically, you all know that it's a Ramadan month, and yes, it's the fasting time, and it's almost our iftar time. So before that, I'm just I actually request to our Professor Nada that yes, please call me, invite me if you can. So thank you so much. And yes, it's a platform because in front of me we have Dr. Her Excellency Dr. Queen Elizabeth Madam, because she has the power. Basically, she has the power of the building relationship. And yes, we are in a platform today that the World Health Day, and yes, today this year the theme is health for all. So yes, basically why we are here, we are actually describing or just sharing our viewpoint. The main thing, I think that in these days there are some problem inside us. Day by day we are feeling something that yes, we are not actually healthy because we are taking not healthy food. For that reason, the day by day we are feeling sick, and that is the main point, is that why we become healthy in our life, because of our because of our parents, because for our children, for our future generation. If you are not healthy at this time, then ultimately your future generation will get you less time. So that is the main thing. Now the point is here that in this era, in these days, the most important disease, actually each and every house, in fact in my country, we see that there are the diabetics, there are the hypertension, and also cancer, and also mental health disorder. These are the health related problem. And yes, each and every house, like in front of me, there are many brilliant personalities are here from Bangladesh. I see another personalities, Faiza is here. So yes, I also give my gratitude to her, because she is one of the young generation speaker. So yes, the point is here that in the diabetics, you have the type A and type B diabetics. Even you don't know you have these kinds of problem inside you. You are carrying this thing day by day, and at the meantime, you day by day you are killing yourself. Because if you are smoking, then everyone knows that yes, you are smoking. It is a health related problem. But if you are carrying blood sugar inside you, that is one of the most killing factor you are just carrying with you each and every day. And you believe me, this sugar just kill you each and every moment, and at the point of time no one, even doctor, not help you. Because with this blood sugar you have the problem of kidney disease, you have the eyes problem, you have the heart disease. Because I am the sufferer child, because my mother actually suffering this thing, and last 20 years she actually suffered. And when she died, even doctor never treat any type of treatment. They just on her, because her heart contraction power is day by day less because of their blood sugar. So on this World Health Day, yes, it is a platform. It is not a platform that we just talk here and the webinar is finished and we go to our work. It is a platform that yes, from here we should take care of our health for our future generation. Otherwise it's not possible. Because if the WHO always try to minimizing this thing in this world. And yes, in Bangladesh we are say that yes, in Bangladesh our government always trying to minimizing this thing. And another point is that mental health disorder, you are depressed, I am depressed, we are not happy. If I just smile in front of you, that is a smile, but each and everyone is not happy, because we are in a depression. Each and every day your depression kill you. So for that reason, if you smile, healthy smile, be healthy. If you breathe, healthy breath. So that is the main point. So I think my already my after time is here. So I again thank IIU and Professor Nada for inviting me these kinds of event, and also the brilliant personality in front of me. So thank you for inviting me again. Thank you.
Thank you, great Professor Parvez. Thank you for your great speech, very great speech, short but a strong message for all. We are not only talking, we are acting. Thank you so much. Now we are moving forward. I want to call a great professor, a great Dr. Guli Erkol Bayram from Turkey. She is a very young, very great professor. Dr. Guli, welcome.
Thank you so much, my dear Professor Nada. Firstly, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to you and also this very important organization. I feel so privileged being with you, such an important person in this very excellent event. Today, I would like to mention a little, since I haven't too much time, about related my research area. Since maybe you know my research interest is tourism, I would like to mention about health tourism or medical
Great.
tourism.
Great.
And why we need medical tourism around worldwide. All of us know that medical tourism is a process of traveling to another or place country to receive healthcare services. So this we can use this term to refer to the traveling of patients of a country where the required treatment either is unavailable or the treatment is very costly compared to the some touristic places. According to the World Tourism Organization and also Health Tourism Organization, medical tourists described as person who traveled across international borders to receive some form of medical treatment. We can define medical tourism is becoming increasingly popular around the world. It has been a major industry in recent past because many person is getting ill day by day, unfortunately. So when someone don't find any suitable healthcare services in their country, or maybe it can be too much cost in their country, they have an intention to visit another country. And medical tourism, there are many reasons to do medical tourism. Some of the most compelling factors that cost savings, shorter waiting times, and quality care. But also, if we do medical tourism in our country, I would like to discussing and stressing on the some stakeholders who do want to find a good weave. What is the best job during this time? Because after the pandemic, many entrepreneurs have different ideas, also hasn't suitable ideas for their money and also for their funds. So I think I would like to suggest all of them. Medical tourism can be the best choice for the beginner of entrepreneurs. Firstly, medical tourism is the cost effective. This is the main reason for this, because it is a popular during this time. Medical procedures in developed countries can be expensive when compared to same procedures in developing countries. For example, in my country, many tourists around the European countries can have expectations to come my country, because in my country there is a little cost when you get health services. The second opportunity is for stakeholders who wants to health tourism jobs is shorter waiting times. Patients who seek immediate medical care and treatment often opt for traveling outside of their home country because they are looking for shorter times. Medical tourism offers a much faster way to get the necessary care. For example, it provides cardiac patients to get their surgeries done at a more affordable rate with shorter wait times while receiving quality healthcare services. And the other opportunities is quality healthcare is possible to get from the best company. And the other one, range of procedure available. Patient can receive a wide range of treatments depending on their needs, whether surgery, dental care, or fertility treatment. They can likely find the destination offers standardized medical services with the top class doctors. And the other opportunities is to access the specialists. If patients are seeking treatment from high-skilled professionals for their treatment, medical tourism can prove to be the best access to some of the best doctors in the world. And the other one is availability of alternate treatments. Patients sometimes need to go abroad in order to get an alternate treatment and procedure because they are not satisfied or it is not available in the country. And the other one is access to cutting-edge technology. Hospitals and clinics offering services to medical tourists are often at the forefront of the new medical technology. This means that you have access to the latest treatment and procedure available in the world. And the other opportunities is to explore new places, new destinations. Medical tourism are also provide the opportunity to explore new destinations around the world. In addition, medical tourism clinics offer tours and other activities to help you enjoy your time away from home. And the other one is freedom of movement from one country to another. Freedom in the movement of goods and also services between nations have boosted the international mobility of medical equipment, medical professionals, and the tourists looking for medical services. And the other one is, the last one also, enjoy a vacation. Medical tourism is absolutely as much about tourism as about the medical treatment. Those patients who undergo major surgery can recover at a better place with nice climate more quickly. Medical tourists can also seek their treatment abroad to enjoy a vacation along with the treatment. And finally, I would like to express that medical tourism is becoming increasingly popular option for patients who are looking for shorter wait times, high quality care, a wide range of procedures available at an affordable cost. We have some leading countries, for example, Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Turkey, India, United States, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Pakistan is also emerging as an affordable healthcare destinations and offering a range of quality medical services. And regardless of the destination where you go for medical treatment, you should be careful to select an accredited hospital with the qualified medical specialists and also modern equipment. Sometimes we can have difficult times around worldwide, especially in COVID times and also many natural disasters. But when we look all of them, healthcare services should be the first priority around the world. So thank you so much for this very wonderful organization and wonderful event. This is my final words for this conference. Thank you so much, dear Professor Nada, for everything. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
dear
Dr.
Professor.
Gould. Thank you. Thank you for a great speech. Very important. Health tourism. I know that is what we need, especially we with beautiful countries. You know, my Croatia is so beautiful. We are living from tourism. Tourism is one of the branches. What is giving, I can say, not only the bread to the people, the salary, health for the people. Thank you. Thank you so much. And listen, Dr. Gould, please, you will make that research, you will present it and be my guest, you know. This
Thank
is
you, dear
the
Professor.
invitation already. New. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, it is a time of prayer in all countries, also on the Philippines, holiday. So we have Ramadan, we have Easter. We respect all. Now I will move a little to the Philippines and call our great Dr. Myla M. Arquinas. Dr. Myla, welcome.
Hi, Dr. Nada. Okay, hi everyone. Okay, so let
Dr.
me
Myla.
share my screen. Hi.
Oh, hi, good evening, welcome.
Uh, okay, can you see my screen? Is it clear? Can you hear me?
I didn't see it yet. Okay, yes, it is great,
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Myla. You can
Okay,
start. Yes,
okay. Okay, so good evening, everyone.
great.
Okay, so to begin with, okay, let me thank first the organizers, of course, IIU Research Centre, okay, and the IHRM Philippines, okay, for inviting me to be part of this event, okay, to be one of the speakers in honor of the World Health Day 2023 with the theme Health for All. Today, as mentioned, okay, is a very significant day because we are not only commemorating the 2023 World Health Day, but also the 75th, okay, anniversary of the World Health Organization. So this is actually a good day for us to be able to reflect, go back, okay, to all the efforts of the WHO, okay, look into the achievements as well as the successes, okay, to improve the quality of life of the people for the last 7 decades. So it's a good opportunity, okay, for us to be able to assess, reassess things. The World Health Organization first proposed, okay, the world concept, okay, of health for all in 1978 in the Alma Ata Declaration. This is in the International Conference on Primary Health Care, signed, okay, by 134 countries, okay, 67 organizations, including the WHO. So the declaration originally called, okay, for achieving the Health for All goal to be achieved in 2020. Unfortunately, okay, it was not able to achieve its target. So the WHO reaffirmed the goal, okay, in 2000 as part of its Health for All strategy, okay, for the 21st century, calling for a renewed emphasis, okay, on primary care and reducing health disparities. So since then, okay, the Health for All has remained an essential core concept, okay, a major foundation to global health, emphasizing the goal of ensuring that all people have access to healthcare services, quality healthcare services, which require that we should all be and of course stay healthy. So the WHO supports this goal, which is the very cornerstone now of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So by 2030, the SDGs hope to achieve universal health coverage and access high quality health care. Wait, in this slide, okay, you will see, wait, okay, the key major characteristics, okay, that define the health for all, okay, perspective, and how important the health for all, okay, in our society. Wait, I couldn't. Okay, so following this, okay, you will see important points, okay, desirable domains, okay, to achieve the health for all perspective. First is, of course, the idea of quality, which emphasizes the need to deliver high quality, okay, services to patient, and of course, ensure that we achieve the patient-centered healthcare services, which include ensuring healthcare professionals, okay, that are trained, skilled, and competent. Of course, with facilities that are well equipped and well maintained, and patients receive timely and appropriate care. Second, the idea of universality. So in this concept of health for all, okay, it aims to guarantee, okay, that regardless, okay, of age, gender, ethnicity, and other factors, okay, everyone, okay, will have access to quality health services. So it acknowledges that health is very important, and access to healthcare is a fundamental human right, and highlights the significance of ensuring, okay, that people have access to the care they need when they need it. And then, of course, we have the idea of equity. So it emphasizes the reduction, okay, of health disparities in society and promote health equity. So this involves ensuring that everyone have access to healthcare services regardless, okay, of one's status. And then the idea of sustainability. It necessitates, okay, the idea of long-term healthcare system capable of meeting the needs of the current and, of course, the future generations. So investing in healthcare infrastructure is very important. Strengthening, okay, health systems and developing robust health workforce, okay, is important to ensure that we would have capable support, okay, in providing quality healthcare for all. And then, of course, collaboration. Partnership is very important. The participation of various stakeholders, including governments, healthcare providers, civil society, patient themselves, okay, must work together to be able to collectively give commitment, okay, to promote quality healthcare. To achieve the goal of health for all, we all know that it is not easy, okay, despite the efforts of various governments, okay, and stakeholders, quality healthcare remains a concern that needs attention. In this slide, okay, you will see the 2023 Health Index. And this is the very first comprehensive assessment and benchmarking of health security related to the capabilities, okay, of various countries. In this healthcare index, 195 countries participated to achieve the idea of having quality assessment, okay, of our healthcare system. 75% is the target, okay, to achieve a passable score, okay, to say that you have a quality healthcare system. In this slide, you will see the top 20 countries, okay, from the 2023 results. So on top, you will see here Singapore, okay. Second, you would see Japan and then South Korea. So 86.9% for Singapore, 86.5% for Japan, and then 84.8% South Korea. These top 20 countries are basically the top countries that receive a rating of 80% and above. In this next slide, okay, you will see the bottom 20 countries. So in this slides, you will see on the bottom level, the top, actually the bottom, okay, 3 countries, okay, that receive a rating, okay, below 40%. So Central African Republic ranked 195th, okay, out of the 195 countries assessed with 32% rating, followed by South Sudan at 194th with 35.7 rating, and Chad, okay, at 193rd with 39.2 rating. So all of these 3 countries at the bottom most, okay, have rating less than 40%. Now, where's the Philippines? Okay, you will see the Philippines there with a rating of 70.1. Okay, so India in the Global Health Index 23rd in the slide, okay, you will see with 66.2%. So both of which fall below the 75% passing mark. Okay, so what's the meaning of all of this? So we need a comprehensive and collaborative approach involving individuals, communities, healthcare providers, governments, and other stakeholders to achieve a quality health for all effort. Okay, so promoting the quality for health for all, of course, is not easy, okay, but there could be action points that the United Nations believe, okay, would help us, okay, achieve it by 2030. So promoting a healthy lifestyle is, of course, very important. Encourage people to adopt healthy habits such as regular exercises, healthy eating, avoiding harmful substances. These are important points. And then this can be done through health education campaigns, community outreach programs, and social media campaigns. Of course, not easy, okay, but with the help of everyone, little by little, we would be able to improve, okay, the quality of lifestyle. And then improve access to health care. So ensure that everyone has access to affordable and quality healthcare services. This can be done increasing increasingly by making sure that healthcare facilities, okay, would be given funds, okay, trained healthcare professionals. Okay, again, we need funds for this, and then implement policies and prioritize the health needs of marginalized communities. Third, the need, okay, to do more researches that will address social determinants of health. So health is not just about access to medical care, but also social and economic factors such as poverty, education, and housing. So addressing these factors can lead to better health outcomes and reduce health disparities. And then fourth, invest in research and more on innovation. So continued investment need to be done to develop new treatments, new technologies that can improve health outcomes and reduce healthcare costs. And then lastly, very important, foster collaboration and partnerships, which can lead to shared learning and of course resources, which can enhance the effectiveness of health interventions. Okay, so to end my talk, I know I passed perhaps the 5 minutes already. Let me share these words, okay, from Joyce Mayer. I believe that the greatest gift you can give your family and the world is a healthy you. So again, this is Dr. Myla Arsinas from the Philippines, and thank you very much, okay, for making me part, okay, of this event. So thank you, and happy World Health Day to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Great, Dr. Myla. Thank you. Thank you very much. A wonderful presentation, very detailed. Yes, we need to invest in research, innovation. All it is very necessary for our lives. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know that the time is short, but it is that conference today, so now I'm still on the Philippines. I have an amazing researcher, innovator, a lady who is working for the society, for the researchers, for everyone. She is an I lost the internet. My apologize. Don't know what happened, but Dr. Marites, do you speak? I call you the last, Dr. Marites.
Okay, so hello, good evening.
Good
So
evening.
did you hear me, Dr. Neda?
My apologize. I don't know. I lost the connection. You can speak.
Okay.
Welcome, our great Dr. Marites. Welcome.
Thank you. So, Excellencies, distinguished guest speakers, respected professors across the globe. So, good day and good evening. So, thank you, IIU Research Center, and of course, Dr. Nada, for the opportunity to join in this conference. So, I would like to share about the importance of health. And of course, our health is at the center of our life. So health is important to live life to the fullest. So when a person leads a healthy lifestyle, the body remains healthy and the mind is active and fresh. So living a healthy life would extend longevity and also regenerate the body and mind. So having good health is a core of importance to human happiness. So every part of our life relies on having good health. So we cannot climb higher in the areas of our life if we do not have enough physical energy to devote to each of them. So we can achieve a good health if all aspects of our life are healthy. So the physical, the mental health, the emotional health, and of course, our spiritual health. So if this four aspects of our life is okay, then we can live happy and healthy life. So when we have a low energy, it is difficult to show our feelings toward others. But if our health is better, so it's easy to express our love and intimacy. So we are happy to support our family and consciously our parents and of course our children. So it's easy for us to perform our work and to become productive. So we enjoy having fun with our friends. And of course, it's not difficult for us to learn and grow if we have a healthy body and mind. So we have also a sense of charity and contribution or helping other people. So without good health, we have nothing. So to sum
Dr. Tess. Dr. Tess, I think that we lost Dr. Tess. Yes, it seems that we are very with the internet problems. Yes, Professor Kerudin, I beg you, please, if I lost again connection, you will continue, please, with the guests, please. I think that we lost Dr. Maritas. Let's move a little, so if she come back, we will call her. Now we are going, we are still in the Philippines. And we have an amazing guests continue. And yes, first, Dr. Leoncio, will I call you together, you and your wife, or separately? I don't hear you. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. We're going to speak separately.
Oh, great. Okay. So now we have from the Philippines, a great Dr. Leoncio Calderon II, a principal, 2 doctorates. What to say about him? He's amazing. Welcome.
Thank you. Oh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from the Philippines. Mabuhay. So I will share my thoughts in health through this. So it will be just a short delay actually of what topic I'm going to relay. Humor can have a powerful effect on people. Research shows that when people find something funny, they tend to pay more attention to it and remember it better in the long term. Furthermore, humor has an invigorating effect and can make people feel more interested in what's going on and more energized. These benefits are important since they suggest that humor could be a valuable tool to use in educational contexts, both by teachers who are trying to teach better, as well as by students who are trying to facilitate their own learning. So as you can see, 6 and 2, 7 and 3, guess who is the odd couple? Guess it's 7 and 3 or 6 and 2. So it could be a motivational activity on the part of teachers to jumpstart the lessons in math with odd and even numbers. This example illustrates how using simple humor in the classroom can lead to better learning outcomes for students. Furthermore, as noted above, in addition to improvements in performance, research also shows that the use of humor by teachers also leads to a better overall classroom environment. This leads students to report higher levels of motivation and satisfaction throughout the learning process and to rate their lecturers more positively in their evaluations. So remember, laughter is the best medicine. So what would humor be? So humor is a cure for wellness. So Professor Nada and our respected educators here. So 6 is actually gracious and generous to let 3.1415. So what value is that? The value of pi in math, right? So would 6 be actually regret letting pi cross? Would he ever able to cross with pi being a number that is non-repeating and non-terminating? So sorry to say, 6, you have to look for another intersection to cross over to the other side. So you can see, however, although humor can be beneficial when it comes to teaching, it's important to note that humor can also have a negative influence in some cases, such as when it's excessive, inappropriate, or hurtful. Accordingly, when using humor in your teaching, it's important to consider the type of humor that you're planning to use and the way in which you're planning to use it. We'll see some guidance regarding this soon. Overall, the evidence that we saw so far demonstrates that when used properly, humor can facilitate learning, both directly by helping students remember the material better, as well as indirectly by helping foster a more positive learning environment. So this could be showing the image. This could be a jump start for language. So let's eat grandma. Let's eat grandma. So what's the difference here? Are we going to eat grandma literally, or we just invite grandma to have dinner or lunch with us? So punctuation is the issue here. So punctuation saves lives. I'm going to miss my grandma if that happens. This means that humor can be a beneficial tool to use, whether you're an educator or a student, so long as the humor is directly related to the topic being taught. There are many ways to use humor in this context, such as the following: showing a humorous comic to help illustrate an important point, using a humorous mnemonic to help remember a key concept, telling a humorous anecdote to help emphasize a significant issue. So in the image shown, Iron Man is actually female. How come iron is Fe? So in science, in chemistry, so the chemical element for iron is Fe. So man is male, so female. So in that sense, it could be true. Then who is iron 59? If we're going to have already iron as Fe, so what is 59? If you're going to integrate Roman numerals as a basis for 59, so it will become Felix. So 50 for L and IX for 9. So you have a combination now, just like playing with numbers and chemistry, it becomes actually a humorous activity where humor can actually make something as difficult as chemistry to be engaging and enjoyable. So now, you can now go to the periodic table, which is actually daunting. So what can you do to make it lively and engaging? For example, I'm going to use my name. So I'm addressed as Sir Nolly. So I'm going to look for the chemical elements relating to my name, Nolly. So N for nitrogen. So where is N? It's chemical number 7. O is oxygen. That is on the periodic table. That's O. So Li is lithium. So where is lithium? So you're going to show them to use their own names to look for their particular chemical equivalent. So for example, I'm going to look for Nada. Professor Nada. So you'll be able to get to the periodic table without being actually daunted by this task.
I adore this manual periodic table.
So nada. So nada. So when it comes to Spanish, nada means nothing, right? But you're just everything other than nothing. So nothing can beat nada. So nada is chemical element 11 is sodium. So you're sodium. Sodium.
Oh,
And you're
I
going to look
didn't
for,
think about that.
yes, so it's actually making things light for people to actually understand. So chemistry can be engaging and enjoyable now. So you're looking for the D. So A, there's no DNA here. Now I'll give you a point where you can look for your DA. So there is actually a list of elements beside the periodic table that are no longer currently used. So now you can look for DA. So what is DA there for the? Professor Nada? It's what? The Danubium. So formerly, so Danubium now is being replaced by chemical element 43, technetium. So if Nada, it's a combination of sodium and technetium nowadays. So before, it's actually sodium and technetium. So sodium and danomium. So now you're teaching them not only there's a present periodic table, but also the history of why chemical elements may be changed in name. So there are also wrong claimants. So there are also mistakes. That's why some of the symbols are being replaced by continuous checking by our scientists. In addition, when using humor as an educational tool, and particularly when using it as a teacher in the classroom, there are a few guidelines that are important to keep in mind in order to guarantee that you're using it as effectively as possible while avoiding potential issues. The humor should primarily help students understand the information, though it's of course possible to use humor in general in order to make the classroom feel more welcoming. For the most part, humor should be used primarily to help students understand key concepts in the material. As such, the humor should generally be connected to the material that's being studied and serve some function in helping the students understand it. So in the image shown, so what we have, a patient and a doctor, Your X-ray showed a broken rib, but we fix it with Photoshop. So in a sense, it's not when you talk about sarcasm. It's just making it connected to computer. It could be a subject in computer technology, computer science. It's also in the medical fields. So it's up to you how to deliver it with less sarcasm, but more with humor. The use of humor, however, should be limited. We have to limit our humor. For example, probably for in a lesson in a lesson, using humor too frequently could reduce its effect by diluting its importance. The humor should be positive and appropriate. You should avoid humor that is inappropriate given the context that it gives negative learning outcomes, it belittles the students, and it reduces also your credibility as a teacher in the eye of the students. In conclusion, the following are the main takeaways. Humor can be a powerful tool in educational settings. Humor can be an effective tool in teaching and when it comes to facilitating your own learning. You can employ humor as learning aid in various ways by thinking humorous mnemonic and help memorize a key concept. When using humor, it's always connected to the material in some way to ensure that use of humor is strategically limited to places where it can help the most. So geology, name the three types of rock. Then he shifted to music, classic, punk, and hard. So humor is actually a cure for wellness. So thank you and be healthy and have some healthy humor every day. Thank you, fellow educators.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Bye bye. Thank you, great Dr. Nolly. It was wonderful. We really need a humor. And all this great examples you show us. This was amazing. More, if we more laugh, we will be more healthy. We need that in this very stressful time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, after our great Dr. Nolly, we are calling his beautiful lady, his beautiful wife, Dr. Isalina C. Calderon. Dr. Isalina, welcome.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. From the Philippines, mabuhay! I will share my thoughts on health. MAPE makes the heart happy and the body strong and healthy. This slogan was made by Kindle student Eliana Rose S. Tedilla. MAPE is a group of subjects in Philippine schools. It stands for music, art, physical education, and health. They are important to us because they culturally enrich students and help them enjoy and learn new things. Health helps to teach one how to stay well and things that they should and should not do to their bodies. And it teaches self management skills and motor skills that can be used to plan for and perform lifelong physical activity. MAPE, more importantly, contributes to cognitive function and improve tests in math, language, arts, and other academic subjects. MAPE has great importance in everyday life. At the very last, and at the very least, music and arts provide an outlet for relaxation. Physical education teaches the importance of keeping the body active and moving. It teaches self management skills and motor skills that can be used to plan for and perform lifelong physical activity. And MAPE, not just a subject, but it helps our life to improve. Thus, health should be treated along with the importance of music, arts, and physical education. First, in music, let me introduce kindergarten Natalia Faith R. Medina singing a popular Filipino song, Pangako, translated in English as Promise. The message is stamped by the person you love. We will go straight to the chorus to get to the important parts of the song. Thank you for your patience. Let's hear her sing.
Pangako, hindi kita iiwan. Pangako, di ko papapayaan. Pangako, hindi ka na mag-iisa. Pangako, magmula ngayon tayong dalawa. Ang magkasama. Pangako.
Second, in arts, let me introduce grade 2, Jarl Crystal E. Dawa. His entry for the slogan contest was on March 12 for the MAPE Month celebration. Let us read the wonderful words of God through a child. All things are arts. I am a product of God's creativity, and that made me wonderful. This slogan is worth posting on a wall or in social media. Does that make me feel important? Does that make you happy? I want to hear your voices after hearing this question. When you are happy and loved, does it make you healthy? It is a resounding yes. Art entry for making using recyclable materials by Greater Raven Andre M. Go. Another mask making using recyclable materials by Kinder Lexi Asuriel Lelis. In our school, after flag ceremonies, we allot 15 minutes on Tuesday and Friday mornings for both online and on-site students to exercise by dancing Zumba. We include the school community to also exercise by dancing Zumba and gave something to children their age who may hope for families to take them in. And to summarize, MAPE, we have two video clips. First, by Kinder 2 student Marian Anthony II G. Palencia, or simply Joom Joom.
Hello guys, my name is Junju and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna show you how I take care of my body. Nice and clean, nice and strong, and nice and healthy. Hope you enjoy watching. Okay, look at me. I'm gonna drink vitamins, not medicine, so I will not get sick easily. Okay, watch me. Where's this going? This way. liquid buttermilk, and I'm going to drink it. Here it is. It's wobbly, 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 wobbly. Hello. Oh no, I'm trapped. Hello guys, my name is
We practice what we believe in. Stay healthy, everyone. Thank you.
Great. Dr. Noli, great video from Dr. Rizalina. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this great, amazing presentations, messages, examples, all. Thank you. Now, I'm moving a little forward. After this session, we have another session. So also she has a pray. I would call Dr. Dia Chaudhary to give a short message. Please welcome Dr. Dia. Dr. Dia. Dr. Dia. Okay, Dr. Dia. So I'm moving forward. Professor Karudi, please enlighten us. Give us greetings from Malaysia. A great message from Malaysia. Yeah.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor
Nada.
Karudin.
Yes, can you hear me?
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Welcome.
Thank you. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm not going to have any slides today.
I say
because
yes, I hear
just,
you.
Yeah. I will just
Okay.
share my views and my thoughts on.
Let's go quickly. Let's go 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes, please.
Yes, 5 minutes. I will go quickly. Just to share
I
with
know
you
we
my
can
thoughts.
all talk a lot, please. Yes.
I will just share my thoughts on. First, I'd like to wish everyone a great World Health Day 2023. And before I forget, I also would like to wish a happy Easter weekend for all those who are observing it, all over the world. Now, before I forget again, I would like to thank you to Bairam just now, who mentioned us about medical tourism. Okay, she mentioned Malaysia. Yes, we are like Singapore and like the Philippines, and a few other countries.
So
Also
happy you are when a beautiful lady mentioned Malaysia.
Okay. What do you call it?
A beautiful lady mentioned your country. So, Professor Karudin, you are happy, I see.
Okay. Now, I'm going to be in the next 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to be very eclectic. I will touch here and there, all over the place. The first one is I will be a little bit mischievous. I will ask question: what is the prime motivation for investing in quality healthcare globally? Now, we all know that the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals has got everything all given. So I'm not going to repeat, and I'm sure many of the speakers have already said it. Many more will touch on it. I just wanted to zoom on post-COVID and talk about, this is my concern, about healthcare and education. Now, this is my views. Okay, it appears to me healthcare and education is a big global business, isn't it? So and suddenly I'm beginning to get worried. You know, you need money to be healthy. So it's not cheap, okay, to be healthy. Okay, as in those days, yes. I see Professor Arwin Bhatt is smiling. Okay, now there are a lot of conspiracy theories around it. We can spend hours, weeks, and months discussing it. And then again, about medical tourism, I've already mentioned. This has again got economic and business undertone. So it's all business, okay? Now, healthcare professionals, we look all over the world, is mushrooming. Those days when I was young, we just know there are doctors, surgeons, and nurses, and dentists, that's it. But today, they have all kinds of health professionals. Like, you know, even the preparation of the food. This group of people that by themselves are professionals. So you see, and then what do you call, what else? I've touched most of it. Just to share with you, our doctors in Malaysia, they are going on strike. I hope by the time I finish speaking, they finish with their strike. Okay. And finally, okay, I saw just now Dr. Leoncio Calderon showed some jokes and this and that. So I like to end my what they call deliberation, my naughty, mischievous deliberation on World Health Day by these three what they call sacred moments. Sacred moment number one. Number one, the sacred moment, when you are with God. Okay, number two is when you are in the toilet. Of course, some people say when you are with your wife. Oops. Okay. And number three, when you are with your doctor. And there was some time back when I used to make comments about medical doctors in one conference with the lawyers. And I was reminded by one professor who was a professor of medicine and teaching would-be doctors from one of our international universities. So he whispered to me, he says, doctors, medical doctors do not like people in other disciplines to comment about their profession. And they're very sticky about it, which reminds me of actually a joke in the social media, you know, in what do you call it? This is how it went. Apparently, it seemed that a young girl was telling a doctor, she says, hey, doctor, you know, God cured the patient and you get all the money. So this little girl was telling the doctor. So of course, the doctor was very upset. The doctor looked at her and said, would you like to meet God? I can arrange it for you. that is in our local social media. I don't know whether Herdiana is watching it. It's also in her social media in her country. That particular joke. Okay, that's it. My very eclectic, what do you call, thoughts on healthcare. This time around, I chose not to be too academic. I chose it to be a bit more, what do you call, friendly. That's also because I've been busy for the last 2 days. I've been on a corporate training program with senior management from Mauritius. So I'm still tired walking from the train back to my home. So that's it, Prof. Nada. As promised, I will not go more than 5 minutes. That's my sharing tonight in this conference.
Thank you, dear Professor. Brilliant. So great. Thank you. Like always, wonderful. Moving.
Thank you. I share that, Prof. Queen Elizabeth. Thank you.
I'm moving. So let's see. We are going to Mauritius. I'm calling Miss Hashika Ruchi Ramaran. Hashika, are you here? Enlighten us. Hi.
Hello, Nada. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we cannot see you. So you can't open. Okay, no problem.
Maybe there is some problem. It's raining heavily here. So I will go quick. Hello, everyone. I wish all my fellow brothers and sisters a very happy World Health Day. Stay healthy and stay blessed. Well, World Health Day was first time celebrated worldwide in the year 1950. It is universal, as you know. Health is the greatest wealth. No money in this world can buy you a good health. So, guys, always keep yourself safe and look after yourself well. It is necessary to spread the awareness also among people and to impart knowledge about health. Some types of health inequalities have obvious spillover effects on the rest of society. For example, the spread of infectious disease, the consequences of alcohol and drug misuse, or the occurrence of violence and crime. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is committed to achieving improvements in people's lives by reducing health inequities. Government also can intervene as well. And I think in all clinics and hospitals, they must provide best quality services. And well, I will end here. I thank you, Prof. Nada, for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, IIU. And take care, lovely people.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you. Thank you, dear Harshika. Thank you. We're sorry that we couldn't see you, but next time you will be visible. Thank you. Thank you for a great message. Moving very quickly to Pakistan, to our great Dr. Dia Chowdhury, COO of the global team. Please, Dr. Dia, enlighten us with your strong message.
Thank you so very much for having me, Dr. Nada Redkovich, and all board members. Thank you so very much, and happy World Health Day. I'm very happy to see all of you together for the cause of humanity and peace. Health is an important and necessary topic for our lives. A person cannot live a happy life without good health conditions. From hand to we are what we eat. Our diet plan decided that how wise and managed personality we have. A lot of things affect our health in different ways. Even our religious teachings also emphasize us to maintain a good health. A famous quotations is if you lose money, you lost nothing. But if you lose health, you lost everything. An intelligent person always pay attention to make himself healthy. If health conditions of people in a country are good, it means that country have more chances to grow. In my opinion, health is so important that awareness programs regarding health issues must be planned and organized universally. My dear world, our health starts from home. Let's join hands to work for the better health of our whole country. Thank you, Dr. Nada, and everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Money can pay maybe some things, but health never so. Two things on money, better two things on the health. Thank you. Thank you so much. A great, strong message for our Dia is a big humanitarian and social worker. And yes, now she's doing a big action in her country. You can be free and go and help the people poor in the Pakistan. Thank you. Thank you so much. From Pakistan, we are going to Bangladesh. We have an amazing lady, as our Professor Parvez said, very young, but she is so great. Our great Mejabin Pradhan Faiza from Bangladesh. Welcome. And welcome for the first time on the IIU stage. Unmute yourself, Faiza.
Thank you so very much, dear Professor Nada, for inviting me in this wonderful conference for World Health Organization. And it's like almost 75 years that we are celebrating today. So all my beautiful and amazing leaders already speak about all the other areas. So I'm not gonna repeat those. I'll get back to my point. First of all, I think good health cannot be achieved without a good mindset. Somehow it's in my theory, these two things are very integral part of one another. So our body is our first home or temple, you could call it, if from spiritual aspect. If we say what we do to our temple, to our mosque or to our home, we have to keep it clean, we need to take care of it, right? Or else it's not gonna serve the purpose of its own. The same goes with our health. And to achieve a good health, we need to have a good mindset. And how we can achieve all those things at a time without being out of our true self. To find out, I think when we talk about me or it's you, we have three layers. It's like first is our mind, then our body and our soul. So this three part of me has to be into the alignment of one another. First, to understand and develop those skills and bringing those awareness to attempt on good positive side of health. So including this physical health, I prefer that meditation and any sort of physical exercise could help to achieve better health, better mindset. And when you continue to do a physical workout and meditation, that basically the way we transform our body muscles, same way we transform our brain. Our brain has that capacity to expand those muscles. So basically that gonna trigger the your work ethics and progress. You will be much more active into that. Other than the food, how food can affect good health and the important role of food. Whatever we eat, that has its own impact on our inner health. So if we eat good, we get the good result. If we eat bad, it has its bad impact. And we can behave according to this. So if you scientific, from the perspective of science, if you see now researchers, scientists and scholars are still working, still it's not like very clear idea, but it has its impact because your food can trigger your behavior biology. It's earlier another doctor, he also mentioned the chemistry and all. So first, if we break down our body and ourselves to understand good health, good mental health and life in one sentence, life, we are full science of everything, top to bottom. So therefore, educating the mind is first and most important area that we all should be taking care of and take responsibility for that. Another point that I would like to talk, like when we eat, eating has a methods and process. Nowadays, what happened? We eat in a rush, we eat in a tension, we eat in with so many other thoughts, but that's not the right way to consume your food. So the way you do things, it has its own energy. Anything that vibrates, it has energy, and we get into connected with that energy. So if you see through the quantum physics even, our body actually has thousand cells and everything. And every time, suppose I'm talking to you, back in mind, I'm thinking other thing also, right? So the neurons are firing billion neurons to billion kind of thoughts. And our thoughts could, if once we can decide and put a positive outlook and take a conscious decision to practice those habits, it can enable to eliminate all those unhealthy bad habits to remove from our life. And another thing I want to address here, the food industry. Suppose we are eating good, but there are lots of foods around the world which contains extra additives and preservatives. Some are very dangerous for health. So there are a lot of disease without knowing we are intaking every day. I think so food industry who are into that business and food ministry could take it in their concern to check all those ingredients, at least not to harm people with those preservatives and additives into packaging foods and all. And another point I have to talk about here is the mental disease and other things. These are like sometimes that previously Professor Pervez has addressed these issues. It's actually true. Here people cannot be happy from in and out, you know. We develop some kind of practice and habit to think and feel something else inside and doing and saying something else on the surface. That's why I think the results are taking so long. More often we prefer not to be open to others. It has also other issues, like people are not welcoming. We don't have proper listeners surrounding our lives, that if you're going through some sort of mental downtime and all, if people are into rush, people are living a mechanical life. I think here we need to go back to live a old school and organic life and bring all the aspects of life to achieve a greater health for everyone. And most people who doesn't have that kind of capacity and ability to go and have medicine and good food, what could be done for public health, how we can reduce the cost of medication and all the other things, including the food. Another point I have to address here, that medical system in Bangladesh or any other country, gradually it's increasing. So my question, every family, if I talk about from the perspective of Asian zone, you will see every family has one thought in their mind to save some money for medical treatment. It is some kind of traditional myth or a practice that I don't know. That makes me concerned. Why our family always need to think about saving some money for the treatment instead of focusing on living good, doing good for their health? So I think this sort of belief has to overcome, instead of thinking that someday I will get sick and I need to save some money. We need to work today so that we don't face such severe issues. So eating good, sleep good is another point. So many people in this current time, I have noticed even the young generation, they think less sleep is much more productive to achieve their career or any other field they want to access. I don't support that idea. A normal person should at least get 6 to 8 hours sleep according to their mechanism system. Maybe you can survive with 6 hours sleep. For me, I need 8 hours sleep, because sleep is mandatory for your body and mind to restore for the next day performance. And some people force themselves not to sleep more. I think these habits has to change, and you should get proper sleep. Once you have a good sleep, good, healthy, fresh mind, you can do your work or anything much more productively. So yeah, for today, thank you so very much for having me. And I want to greet all of you this happy Ramadan. And another point I would like to address here, the purpose of Ramadan as a Muslim, that people think we are just fasting, and for what? See, today science also discovered the fasting could increase the immune system of your body and health, where you can enable your own things naturally to heal and prevent from primary diseases and problems. So it has its own purpose, and to be supportive and empathetic to those people who cannot afford food and everything. So, you know, like we have that privilege so that we can share food and all kind of natural support to those. So thank you very much, and happy Ramadan to all of you.
Happy Ramadan, dear Faiza, to all who are celebrating, also to all, because we are also today on a big Holy Friday. We have Easter at Sunday, so we are all here together, connected, and yes, we need to take care about our health. Very, very much what we eat. And this post, as you said, that really comes good to clean our body, to clean our mind, and everything. Thank you so much for your great speech today. Now
Thank you.
I'm moving. Thank you. Now I'm moving to India. I'm moving to India. Dr. V.G. Caroline, welcome. Dr. V.G., welcome. Enlighten us.
Thank you very much,
I
Nadaman.
want to apologize to all. Please, you see, we say 5 minutes, but there is not 5 minutes. Please, because we will not finish till tomorrow. Thank you, Dr.
I came from
Liza, you here. I didn't interrupt nobody, but we are going with time.
no issue. Just from church, I'm sitting in front of IIU platform.
Yes, and you are beautiful. You can hold the world behind. Whole world will see with you. Great.
Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the eminent global speakers who joined IIU, the prestigious platform, and who is celebrating the World's Health Day. And many speakers spoke about the importance of health for all. That is a theme of this year 2023, health for all. And we know that humans need to be mentally, physically, emotionally healthy. That is very important. As we human beings have to focus, but we know the pandemic has disturbed the lifestyle of the people, and many were emotionally weak. And because of losing the family members, and that has created a lot of havoc in the minds of the people, and their emotional status or well-being has been disturbed. So we people need to be emotionally well-being and physically healthy. That is very important, and mentally strong. So if we observe that what we observe nowadays in India, especially Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, when we take up, when we observe the cases, we notice that the youth are losing their life. At the age of 20 to 30 years or 40 years, many of the children, every day we hear the news, they are losing their health, their health, and they're dying because of the heart attacks. Why it has happened, why the people are sudden deaths, why we notice, and there is a lot of crisis in the family, losing their younger generation who are going to take care of their family, and many of the people who are under below poverty line also losing their children lives, and they are in very pathetic situation. So the way we observe, that is the way we lead our life, and the environment, the water, the food we take, everything is polluted. And there is a talk that the COVID vaccines, which they have vaccinated, that vaccines might have created some health issues, but the doctors and scientists has proven clearly that not because of the vaccines, because of the lifestyle. So we need to understand, at least with the as we know that every nation will be very strong with the youth population is high, then we can build up our nation more healthy and strong. But unfortunately, most of the youth are falling prey to different types of bad habits, drug addicted, alcoholic, and they're losing their health and creating a lot of tense in the minds of the parents as well. They're not supporting the nation to be built up. So it is the duty of every educator that we have to take up many awareness programs on the importance of health, physical health, mental health, emotional health. Well-being of human is very important. As we have seen that if we do not take proper balanced diet, we need to take medicines. So every day we have to take medicines, and we observe that younger generation also carrying medicines in their pockets or in the pouches or in their bags. So that has to be completely solved. We have to take up what to do, how what kind of awareness has to brought to the minds of the people, that what kind of food to be fed to the younger generation. That is very important, and how to maintain mentally strong. And if we observe that the schools and colleges are carried in India, especially in the apartments where there is no playground, there is no physical activity, right from the morning that they get up very late in the or from the bed. Even in the house, the parents are not encouraging them to have some physical activity. They focus only on the studies, education only. They feel that is only the solution. Of course, education bring a all-round development. At the same time, the parents need to understand, the educators need to understand, academicians need to understand some physical exercise is very important. And children are not seeing even the sunlight. They do not know what is meant by sunrise and sunset, and they're not exposed to the sunrise. And I noticed that younger generation also taking vitamin D tablets. Once we do not even know what is meant by vitamin D tablet, we used to be under the sun and play. So the lack of physical exercise also creating a lot of problem, and people are under obese, and that has creating a lot of health issues. Heart attacks are mainly because of the obesity also, and because of the lack of exercises. So this is very important. Playgrounds are required for the schools and colleges. We need to emphasize on that. We need to educate the parents to join their students, especially in the schools which has the playground. So not only education, but physical exercise also very important. This, and moreover, morning we have to encourage them to do some meditation and breathing exercises which strengthen their heart and the lungs, which are very important. And we know that there is no proper water, that is clean water to drink. So no proper sanitation in India especially. So we have to focus on proper sanitation, proper drinking water, good food. And we know that many due to high population and to meet the needs of the growing population, they're taking up more pesticides, and this is affecting the even vegetables. And so scared to have what type of vegetables, what type of fruits if we eat or eat them or take juice, and sometimes we are falling sick. And I know there is a case that two children of the family fallen prey to these pesticides, who has taken strawberries and they were completely dehydrated. So that food poison is high nowadays. We are seeing such cases because of the impurity we notice in everywhere. So we have to check and take up many awareness programs and encourage students, especially the younger generation, to meditate, to do some physical exercise, and to have a mental strength. And we know that the children are losing their health. Not only that, they're committing suicides because of the emotionally weak. So we have to encourage them to be emotionally strong by motivating and being empathy, understanding, and maintaining good effective communication. And we have to encourage to take good diet. That is very important. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Wonderful, wonderful message from our great Dr. VG Caroline. Yes, it was so strong, and really we need to take care about that. And our great Dr. VG is doing this work, and she's amazing. She's also a strong social worker, humanitarian actions, and in the education she gives herself in full. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are really honored to have you today with us on this important day.
Thank you.
Now, from India, we are moving to India. Thank you. Thank you so much. From India, we are moving to Indonesia. Now is coming a woman who is full in the healthy life, healthy world. So welcome, dear Heriana Devi Nurfika. She's a coach. So we need to listen to her recipes, to everything what she say today, because this is her field. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. First of all, thanks a million to the organizer, IIU Research Centre, my dear Professor Nada, and IHRM Philippines for organizing this conference. Also, great to Professor Haridin, I saw him in here. And today, we all know that it's a very special day, and it's an honor for me to speak on the occasion of World Health Day 2023. And I think all of our amazing speakers already shared their great things related to health. And now I want to highlight this year's theme of World Health Day, which is building a fairer, healthier world. This is really a crucial thing because given the challenges that we have faced in the past 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic, as we stand here today, it is really important to remember that health is not merely the absence of disease, but a stage of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. And we all know that it's fundamental right of every individual and a prerequisite for sustainable development. And we have witnessed the pandemic has exposed the deep inequalities in our world, with the most vulnerable and marginalized communities being the hardest hit. And it has also highlighted the urgent need for us to work together to build a fairer and healthier world for all. I'm not going to take a deep about how we're going to cover a healthy lifestyle, because I think previous speakers already mentioned about it, and it's really great. And I think as we reflect on the challenges we have faced, we must also acknowledge the progress we have made. Don't forget, we all made progress in our daily life, right? And the past years has been like a testament to the resilience and the strength of our healthcare system and the tireless efforts of healthcare workers around the world. We also have witnessed unprecedented scientific advancements and collaboration, which have led the development of life-saving vaccines in record time, for example. So on this special World Health Day, let us take a moment to reflect on what we can do to create a more equitable and healthier world. We can start by ensuring that everyone has access to quality healthcare, regardless of their social and economic status. I think people already have known about this because we already met many sustainable development goals conference with IIU as well. And this can really means like we need to investing in healthcare infrastructure, training healthcare workers, and providing access to the essential medicines and also technologies, because we live in the digital age, right? And we also need to address the underlying social determinants of health, such as poverty, education, and employment. And by tackling these root causes, we can create a society where everyone has the opportunity to live a healthy and fulfilling life. However, we must also recognize that our work is far from over, right? We still face significant challenges in ensuring access to healthcare for all, particularly for marginalized and vulnerable population. And the pandemic has really widened existing health disparities and has highlighted the urgent need to address social determinants of health, such as poverty, education, and even housing. And moreover, we need to prioritize mental health. This is really important, not because I'm a mental health advocate, but in general, mental health is really important, which has been severely impacted by the pandemic. And we need to create a supportive and compassionate environment for those who are really struggling with mental health issues. This can include investing in mental health services, reducing stigma, and promoting mental well-being. And I do really think that IIU really has been doing great things, because we have so many related team about mental health and also healthcare, which is really promoting this thing with youth and also with the adults. So this really beneficial for many of us. And as we look to the future, let us commit to building a fairer, healthy world where everyone has the opportunity to live healthy and fulfilling life. And let us seize this moment of crisis as an opportunity to transform our health system, to address the deep inequalities that exist, and to build more resilient and sustainable future. And finally, I think we also need to recognize that building a fairer and healthier world is not something that can be achieved by one individual or organization, right? We have us with IIU. This is really good platform organization, but this is a big thing. So we need more collaboration. So it means that requires a collective effort from all of us working together towards a common goal. So today, as we celebrate World Health Day, let us commit to building a fairer, healthier world, and let us work together to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to live a healthy and fulfilling life, and that no one is left behind, even in the marginalized area or in the vulnerable area. So together we can create the world where healthy is truly a universal human right. So thank you once again for listening to me. I know we have limited time. Happy World Health Day, happy Ramadan, and happy Good Friday to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Diana. Thank you for a wonderful speech. You explain us so much and we need to collaborate. And yes, I'm very happy that we have so many collaborations and work together. And that's the only way how we can achieve our goals and help our youth to grow up with us. From Indonesia, we are moving to United Kingdom. We are moving to United Kingdom. So I want to welcome Professor Ambassador Augusta Elizabeth Koroma. Professor Koroma, welcome. Sikisel, welcome. Where are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, so beautiful with a crown on her head. Yes.
Wow, wow, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be here today. I'm so grateful for all of you here today. Welcome everyone to this great platform. I must say a big thank you to IIU Research Centre and IHRM for giving me this platform to speak on a very, very important subject in terms of health and how we see ourselves in health. It's wonderful to be here representing the United Kingdom. As always, a great pleasure of having me here today. Yes, today I'm talking about health for all, really. What a great topic, and thanks to all the speakers that have been here today, and you've narrated so much in terms of health, and achieving health and well-being goes beyond the absence of disease. It is determined by a range of factors, such as the environment, which most people have spoken about here, the culture, the gender, biology, and politics, and in fact, complex and multidimensional, really, in a way. As a public health consultant, I suggest that to address health, such as complex issues, requires an understanding of what being healthy means to those with whom we are working with. An understanding of the social determinants of health, which few speakers have highlighted, even our last speaker highlighted that in a way. A holistic approach of health, a holistic approach to health, the most effective approach is to achieving sustainable health outcomes. And we spoke about the social determinants of health. The Dylan and Whitgrim, diagram, which I don't have here today, obviously explains certain areas in terms of housing, culture, and all of that, the environment. The holistic approach, in the sense that the approach identifies ways in which to undertake effective health promotion that reflects its values and principles of empowerment, inclusiveness, and respect based on evidence and effective health promotion competencies. The approach above provides opportunity to communicate with communities and work with them to provide solutions to the complex and multidimensional health and well-being issues affecting us all locally, nationally, and globally. To achieve sustainable health outcomes, we need to ensure that we are meeting the needs of our communities. It's so important. Based on the rainbow model of health and social determinants of health, the key factors here I will relate here, which can lead to poor quality of life, homelessness, and reduced mortality. So we need to watch on that. Health can be grounded in personal and social realities, which is in turn to help determine their attitudes, behavior, choices, lifestyle, which in turn impacts wellness. We need to be aware of what we eat. You know, food is important. And again, as we grow older, you should be in the habit of taking care of yourself holistically, like I said, in physical care, emotional care, and also nutritional care. I do read a lot of books, and they are my closest friends. I love learning, traveling, and exploring new ideas. I have realized that self-care is a lifestyle with true attributes of self-love. Personally, I have realized that looking inward and deeply into ourselves and concentrating on fixing our own flaws, not necessarily the flaws of others, is a great route to achieve inner peace and self-care. And so today, I know I have only 5 minutes and I'm rounding up, for you all to take great care of yourself. Today, I went out and I had sometimes the little gestures that I did for myself is to park my car in a far distance place and walk along to the shops, because it gives me that way that I'll be able to exercise a little bit, because when you have a car, you're a bit lazy to exercise. So I normally do that just to help me keep fit. As a coach as well, in terms of therapeutic care, in terms of self-care, I always make sure my inner mind is well lit. Look after your inner mind. It's so important. Thank you so much for listening to me today, all the way from the United Kingdom, with love and happy Easter and happy Good Friday. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Our great Elizabeth, Dr. Ambassador. Thank you. And that is great. You are walking. So we need to
Thank
do
you
that.
so much. Thank you so much,
Yes, you
Dr.
have
Elizabeth.
your queen here, United Kingdom also here, you see. Our beautiful two queen today, Dr. Elizabeth, Dr.
Wonderful,
Kaduma,
that's wonderful.
a crown on the head. Where is your crown today?
Oh.
Thank you. Let's go. Let's move. Now we are going to a country nearby my country, Republic of Serbia. We have an amazing academician, Professor Jelena Bošković. Dr. Jelena Bošković, welcome. Enlighten us. Dr. Jelena, she was just now here. Okay, let's move. So we will come back. But we had, I need to call Dr. Elibahati Kimaro from Tanzania. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
I apologize, but Dr. Elibahati really needs to go. So let's give him a 5 minutes only.
Thank you. I try to do it.
Dr. Elibahati is doing a great project. So if you want, you can, we have still time. You can write your research, you can send it, you can contact him, me and us, because he's doing a great project. He's doing great things in Tanzania, and I hope that we will visit one day Tanzania. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Elibahati Kimaro from Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Yeah, today is our team. Thank you, IIU, for giving me this opportunity to talk with many people around the world. It's a good opportunity. Yes. Yeah, today is World Health Day, and the Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations, they give a message: benefit of one health, improves health, human, animal, plants, and environment, keep food safe for farm to fork, reducing the risk of registers, promoting society approach, protecting ecosystem, biodiversity, and the environment. Because human, animal, plant, and environment health are inextricably linked. Good health and well-being, sustainable development goals number 3, United Nations. Today I needed to talk something about food. Farmers at home. Why? We need to look about organic products or organic foods. Organic products, there are many benefits, such as organic products contain fewer pesticides. Organic food is often fisher because it doesn't contain preservatives that make it last longer. Organic farming tends to be better for the environment. Organically raised animals are not given many antibiotics, growth hormones, or feed animal by organic food. As you can see here, I'm an environmental protector and explorer. Also, I'm an expert to make organic compost, as you can see here. This is my small industrial around my home. I use different solid waste from agriculture. And from that solid waste from agriculture, I was prepared organic composting. And that organic compost, I use it in my organic farms. This is a good example. When you build a new eco-friendly, environmental friendly at home, you need to make sure that your home is sustainable, help you to save money, as well preserve the environment. Use the suggestion below to make sure your house is in the environment friendly. As you can see here, you can use a simple method of irrigation in your home, at your house, to make a garden of vegetable. And in that vegetable, you can use natural pesticides, which is very important to our health. Organic farming, by necessary means, organic farming does not allow the use synthetic chemical fertilizer, antibiotic, or pesticide. All agriculture production are done organically, and it is the best natural way to improve the products or fiber, grain, vegetable, flowers, processed food production, and animal production such as milk, egg, and meat. As you can see here, this is the chicken. This is natural. You can use this chicken to get a nice, tasty, nice nutrition, and the chicken have a natural eggs, as you can see. In other words, organic farming is a farming method that involves growing and nurturing crops without using, as you can say, pesticide, also genetic modify, organization, and trade. It relies on an ecological balanced agriculture principle like crops rotation, green mature, organic waste, biological pest control, mineral and rock adjuvants. Organic farming makes use of pesticide and fertilizer if they were sending natural and avoid using various petrochemical fertilizer and pesticide. Advantage of organic food, better overall health. Because organic food is not producing or processed by the using chemical pesticide or chemical and may not affect human health in harmful way. They use natural techniques such as manure to fertilize land and crops rotation in pests, and the disease control work absolutely with producing safe, health and smell final food production. Besides, health food stuff simply means health people and better nourishment for the better living for both people and the animal. This is natural honey. Natural honey is become because the farming is inorganically, and there is a forest which don't have many chemical. So by putting the bee there, you can get natural honey. Better taste. All this we know that organic food or product have a better taste. Apart from nutrition, the mineral and the sugar structure, in organic food are tasty because crops are given more time to develop and manure. The using natural and environment-friendly agriculture production techniques is revealed to be the reason for the better taste in organic food production. It is commonly reported that the taste of organic vegetable fruits are higher quality compared to those are conventional growth. Better taste. You can see here. Chicken in Swahili is chapati. Chapati is wet. Yeah, and the soup. This is the goat. When you use this in organically processed food products, you get a good taste. Pesticide cap back. Organic food are free pesticide, and that is why they are affectable for attaining a better overall health. As much as pesticide have a power of keeping contained pesticide away from the crops, organic food products offer a better health living, especially for children who are potentially affected by the pesticide toxin during the developmental ages. Environmental safe. Organic food are locally grown for very minimum intersection of the environmental resource that support healthy living. Since harmful chemicals are forbidden in organic farming, there is minimum water, air, or soil pollution, therefore ensuring health of the safe environment. To be praised, organic farming raises a long-term human health inflammation caused by air, water, and soil pollution. Oh, asante sana. It means thank you so much. I am Dr. Ilbati Zablon Kimaro from Tanzania. And we have a competition about the creatures are in danger of extinction in the world and the measure of how to protect it for future generation, because human, animal, plant, and environment health are inextricably linked. Thank you so much. This is my contact. You are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kilmaro. Thank you for a wonderful presentation, great speech. You took more than 5 minutes, but okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We are moving now from Tanzania, Kilimanjaro, to India. Let us call our great Dr. Arvind Bhatt, who is coming from India. Great educator. Welcome, Professor Arvind.
Thank you very much, Professor Nada, and thank you for having me here. And I wish to extend my greetings to all the organizers and especially the invite from Professor Nada to me. So, going not going in much detail today. There's no PPT at all. Just a message is there. So I will start my message from the famous known writer, which is Winston Churchill. He said, healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. And in line with that, I will also try to quote the Buddha's quote in relation to the health. He says that to keep the body in a good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep the mind strong and clear. So at today's World Health Day, which is meant to make awareness among the people, so many organizations like WHO and other organizations are focusing just to create awareness on the health. And the role of such conferences become more important because just now we have faced a pandemic called COVID, and which taught us that the health is everything and must be taken on priority. We all know that health is a real wealth, without which we cannot accomplish our goal or we cannot do anything in our life. Therefore, the day is celebrated to highlight this importance to create awareness among each individual on this auspicious day. Today's auspicious day, having Good Friday, people are enjoying the festive time, Sunday, Easter, and this World Health Day. Very truly said by my previous presenter speaker here, and I will just continue with that. And it's a saying, if you lose money, you do not lose anything. If you lose reputation, you lose something. But if you lose health, you lose everything. Because without good health, we cannot do anything. And in today's competitive scenario and lifestyles are serving plenty of health issues like stress and anxiety, and different types of virus are also ready to impact our life. So it becomes an agenda, or you can say it's a celebration to celebrate the World Health Day to create more awareness. And the objectivity behind this celebration is to increase the public awareness of various causes. It also provides detailed knowledge of get it prevented from the various diseases. This celebration also motivates the worldwide health authorities to make their own efforts in creating the healthy environment in their country and many. Though the health is such an area that is to be taken care now and then, but it should not be specifically dedicated to a single day when celebration is coming. We are talking about the health. Health is something like a temple, as my previous speaker mentioned, and it should not be focused on a single day when celebration is coming or WHO is saying. So my message here is that still many more people there deal with their health with priority. They should work on their health. They should focus. Already COVID has told us so many lives are already being affected by this deadly virus. So creating awareness through such platforms are really appreciated, because at least we are just sparing time to come and connect with each other and having such discussion about this. So my message on this auspicious day is each and everyone should focus on their health for their neighbors, for their countrymen. That becomes so important, like we did in the COVID times. And things are more stressful now because things are more competitive. If we talk about our students, they are just struggling with so many mental issues, family issues. So whenever we get the opportunity, we should focus and we should dedicate each day basis, not on some celebration day or WHO is saying that we should focus our health. Previous speaker also mentioned about taking care each and every day. Go healthy thing. Go with the herbs. You need to adapt it, and you need to make awareness like yoga, going for exercise. As previous speaker also told, they are not using the car even. They just go by walk. It become a mandatory approach to take care of your temple, of your body, which my previous speaker gave me these words. So I really appreciate this thing. So my message on this auspicious occasion is that we all have to take care of health, not only for us, our belongings, our parents, our kids. Sit with them, try to understand their stress because due to stress and anxiety also uh, putting more pressure and making health disturbance. They are not sleeping properly in night, especially social media also nowadays are capturing the things and taking attention of the young kids, and maybe they may choose the another way which may affect their health, maybe a drugs, maybe other kind of sites they used to watch due to the lifestyle we have already adopted in the name of modern, that we are becoming a modern or something like that. So my message, it should be taken care each and every day instead on auspicious occasions. So I am thankful and I finish my message here. And thank you very much for the organization. We should keep on organizing such conferences on regular basis. That is my message on this.
Yes, yes, Professor. Yes, yes, Professor Arvind. Great message. And yes, you don't need to evaluate your exams by night. You need to sleep by night. All of us need to take care about sleeping and not doing that things. Okay. So welcome, great message. Thank you. Thank you for being with us today. And yes, we need to organize more this important thing. So I'm trying to celebrate all the most very important international events like this. So we will continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you, others. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we are still in India. We are still in India. Our next estimate guest is respected Mr. Sanatan Ghosh. Welcome, welcome, enlighten us.
Thank you, ma'am. Nada. Professor Nada, ma'am, thank you very much for inviting me, and thanks to IIU and IIRM for organizing this conference. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes. Little bad network, but we see you and hear you. Yes, go.
Thank you, ma'am, for inviting me here. My mentor, Queen Elizabeth, ma'am, also is here, so it is difficult to share anything before her.
Without her, you can't share. Yes.
Okay. So today, World Health Day is celebrating everywhere the great topic health for all. Generally, by health, we mean physical health, but health never refers to only physical health. I think that mental health is also important. We always try to keep us healthy by taking healthy foods, do some exercises, but we have to remember that only this keep us physically healthy. But if we are not fit mentally, psychologically, we are not fit for everything. Usually, we are worry about physical health. We don't care of mental health. I think that mental health is very important to keep physical health. So we should be aware of physical and mental health also. Uh, when we suffer from any disease, I think that there is no person in this world who has not suffered any disease anymore. So when we suffer from any disease, we visit doctor and the doctor prescribes us any medicine. But it is very amazing. We buy medicine but don't take medicine regularly. Which medicine we should take before meal, but we forget, and then we take it after meal. It also affects our body, so we should take medicine in time. That will keep us healthy, and mentally we should be healthy if we follow some rules. We always often think about anything, it may be important or unimportant, but both stress or mind both create mental pressure. Our mind is just like a Anderson gallery. Our mind is just the gallery of Android code. Our gallery is filled with some unnecessary images, pictures, files, and documents that make the Android phone solo. Just like our mind is filled with some unnecessary ideas, imagination, sorrows. So to keep mentally healthy, we should remove them to keep our mind paid. If we are not aware of our health, we must lose everything. We should be aware of our health. If not, diseases will live in our body, and one day in future become the owner of our body, and our body will become a rent or a tenant. So everybody should take care of his health and should be aware of physical health, mental or psychological. We should remember that consciously or unconsciously, health can be transmitted. So my message is to everyone to be conscious of health so that we can lead a happy life. I think physical and mental health are important, not only physical but also mental health. So thank you everyone, thank you everybody for being here, and thank you Nada ma'am for inviting me. Also thanks to everybody, thank you encouragement for here. Thank you everybody, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, respected Gosh, wonderful. Yes, we need to take care about our mental health, not only physical, and that is very important. Strong message. I'm sure that your mentor, Dr. Elizabeth, is very satisfied because she has a big smile. So that means that yes, and thank you. Thank you for being with us and enlighten us with your message. Great. Now from India, we are going to Mexico. We are going to Mexico. Alma, a great Dr. Alma de la Herrera Marquez. Wow, great. Welcome there, Alma. Enlighten us for the first time on the great IIU stage. You're most welcome.
Thank you. Thanks to the organizer and especially Nada Raskovic. My message is about thanks. What are the most relevant milestones in the evolution on the right to health in the Inter-American human rights system, and how have they influenced the protections of these rights? The right to health is a fundamental human right recognized by international human rights law. According to the World Health Organization. It refers to the right or everyone to the enjoyment of the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health. In the inter-American system arose in the context of the creation of the Organization of American States in 1948. Objective has been to promote cooperation and solidarity among the countries of the region, 30 countries, including Mexico. One of the fundamental pillars is the defense and protection of one of the human rights in the Americas. In November 1969, the Inter-American Specialized Conference on Human Rights was held in San Jose, Costa Rica. There, the delegates of the members Organization of American States drafted in the American Convention on Human Rights, which entered into force on July 1978, also known as the Pact of San Jose, signed in 1969. The Inter-American Commission on Human Rights and the Inter-American Court on Human Rights are the main bodies responsible for protection and promoting human rights in the regions, including the right to health. And they apply several treaties from the American Convention. The Inter-American Commission has jurisdiction to prosecute compliance of violations on the American Declaration on the Rights and Duties of Men, to the Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. Regarding the evolution of the right to health and its protection by the Inter-American Court of Human Rights, we find the following transcendental cases for the protection of the right to health and concepts that are interesting to analysis and reflect on in order to avoid violating the right to health. In the case of Tribu H versus Paraguay, events at the end of the 19th century due to the loss of their ancestral lands, causing difficulties in accessing dignified life and affecting their health due to the lack of adequate conditions regarding the right to food and access to clean water had a serious impact on the right to a dignified existence and the basic conditions for the exercise of other human rights, such as the right to education or the right to cultural identity. In this case, the Commission considered the denial of medical care and medicines during epidemics as a violation of the right to the preservation of health and well-being established in the American Declaration, Article 11, since the Declaration states. Another relevant example is the Yanomami versus Brazil case, where the court declared that the state had violated the right to the preservation of the health and well-being of the indigenous community by failing to adopt timely and effective measures in the case to prevent the considerable number of deaths from epidemics of influenza, tuberculosis, malaria, venereal diseases suffered by members of this community as a result of the invasion without prior adequate protection for the safety and health of the India's construction workers, geologists, mining explorers, suffered by the members of this community as a consequence of the invasion without prior and adequate protection for the safety and health of the Indians of construction workers, geologists, mining, explorers, and settlers who came to their lands after the discovery of tin, ores, and other metals in the region, as well as the constructions of motorway or highway. The Inter-American Court of Human Rights established that human dignity must be the parameter for guaranteeing the right to health because it is considered that health is a fundamental human right and essential for the full development of the person. In addition, human dignity is a fundamental value and principle recognized in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and other international human rights instruments. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear Dr. Alma. Thank you
I
for
hope my
coming
English
from
is
Mexico.
understood.
Yes, and you are great. You are great. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're great university. You, like an educator, professor, doing a great work. So honored to have you here today with us. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Nada, for the opportunity.
Yes, you always will have an opportunity. Always. Now, from Mexico, let us move to a beautiful land. You know, that beautiful. All lands are beautiful, but mine is the most beautiful. So, I am calling from Croatia, a great educator, Professor Olivera Tadic. Professor Olivera, welcome. Professor Olivera.
Yes, Nada. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Nada. Thank you, IIU, for inviting me. And today I want to present to the project, My Plate of Healthy Food in my school. Can I?
Yes, yes. And
Thank
push
you.
up little your head to see you. I want to see you little.
Oh, yes. You can see me. Okay?
Yes.
A healthy lifestyle and health care are key to ensuring a longer and better quality life. Everyone can do a lot in the prevention of diseases. First of all, to suppress risk factors for themselves, but also in the environment in which they live and work. And they can influence and encourage people to change their lifestyle. The main goal of the project is to improve and adopt proper eating habits and preserve health through the education of students with a special emphasis on planning a healthy diet. The range of users will be from preschool to high school age, because this is when eating habits develop that are often bad for health. The project consists of several parts. First, a survey is conducted to gain insight to the eating habits of students. After analyzing the results of the survey, it will be possible to see which are the most common failures in nutrition. This can be a good guide for further education with the aim of acquiring healthy eating habits. A total of 540 students of all ages, kindergarten, elementary school, and high school, will be covered. Second, educational workshop, how to acquire proper eating habits in 5 steps, in which students are educated about proper nutrition, the composition of food, and the source of nutrition. Step A, calculation of body mass index, BMI. Step B, what weight is desirable? Step C, how do I eat? Step D, is my diet in accordance with my needs and healthy eating guidelines? And step E, how to eat properly. Third, a practical workshop entitled Fish on a Plate, where students will prepare simple fish and seafood dishes themselves with the help of culinary students from our school. The goal of the workshop is to popularize fish dishes and enable students to understand that fish and seafood dishes can be easily prepared in ways that would be acceptable to children. By implementing the project, we expect that after the workshops, the students will become familiar with the basic principles of proper nutrition, the source, importance, and function of food for proper growth and development, as well as with the disorders that arise as a result of improper nutrition. We have carried out the project in which the first 2 parts of this year's project were included in cooperation with Lab in Healthy City project back in 2010 on the high school population. And even then the results indicated the need for education about the rules of healthy eating, which was carried out in the past period through STEM subjects. And the third part was designed in cooperation with the EduFish Alba 75 project, which aims to raise awareness among young people about nutritional and health, the importance of consuming fish and other marine organisms. Parents and the entire community will be informed about the implementation of the project through educational materials and the school's website. Public access to project results will be provided by local media. Our project motto is the amount of energy needed to achieve and maintain the desired body weight and healthy organism depends on age, gender, physical activity, and also climatic conditions, but also on your head. So maybe this project will help you understand the philosophy of building happy persons, of which healthy diet is an important part. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Thank you, great Professor Oliveira. I need to say a few words. She's an amazing professor. She is always on the competitions, winning the first place. Her students taking, even we talk about the global competitions, global projects, and the national projects. So great, Professor Oliveira. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nada. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Good Friday and happy Easter.
Yes, we will hear each other and before the Easter. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
All. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye. From Croatia, let us move to Georgia. Let us move to Georgia. we have here great educators from Georgia. We are waiting to hear the message. Let me first call great Maka Sikariolidze. Maka Sikariolidze, welcome. Beautiful teacher Maka, where are you? Maka, unmute yourself, please. Unmute. We don't.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, Georgia. Thank you very much for this invitation, dear Nada. Thanks a lot, and all the organizers and all the amazing and excellent speakers from the world. In my country, celebrated holidays of Annunciation today. And for a few seconds, I want to congratulate my Georgian supporters today's holiday. Χαρებას გილოცავთ ყველას.
Hareba, Lawa, so how you said, repeat.
I share my presentation. Yes.
اما میگذارم اگه تو بیدم
خب اخلاقه
Maka, we still don't see
sorry.
your presentation.
Wait,
No.
Sorry. I am Maka Sikharulidze. I am from Georgia, English teacher, tutor, international speakers, and my strong message from the World Health for All ensures that all people, regardless of their status, rich or poor, old or young, persons with special educational needs or persons with disabilities, have good health for a fulfilling life in a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. And that's 7th April is World Health Day. It's celebrated annually and each year draws attention to a specific health topic of concern to people all over the world. And the Constitution of the World Health Organization, which came into force on April 7th, 1948, defined health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. The writers of the Constitution were clearly aware of the tendency of seeing health as a state dependent on the presence or absence of diseases. So health is the greatest gift, contentment, the greatest wealth, faithfulness, the best relationship. How do sustainable development goals relate to global health? The vision of goal 3 of the Sustainable Development Goal is to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. The specific targets for this goal include such matters as improving global reproductive health and reducing mother and child mortality rates. So SDG 3 cannot be achieved without considering the other goals. We must address the core determinants of health and well-being, including socio-economic determinants such as education, income, and gender. The goal of the World Health Organization is to achieve high level of health for the peoples of the world. The strategy Health for All in the 21st century developed by the World Health Organization, which was adopted in 1998, served to implement this. And this strategy, and every year on April 7th, World Health Day is celebrated in all countries as well as in my country. The celebration of Health Day aims to raise awareness of a specific health topic and draw attention to important aspects of global health, protecting, improving, and increasing access to the health of our country's population. In our priority, Georgia has a universal health care program and more than 20 specialized programs that cover a wide range of outpatient and inpatient treatment. Most of the population is covered by state-sponsored schemes. And personal health for all means that health should be seen as goal of economic development and not just a means to achieve it. Health for all means that health should be accessible to all in a given country, and health means a state of personal well-being, not just access to health service, a state of health that enables a person to lead a socially and economically productive life. Health for all means that health should be seen as a, since 50 years, the World Health Days had thrown light on various health issues such as mental health, maternal and child care, and climate change. Patronizing activities do continue beyond the celebration days, providing global focus on this important aspect of global health. Health for all envisions a society in which all people have good health and may live happy lives in a peaceful, wealthy, and sustainable environment. The right to health is a fundamental human and universal health coverage provides financial security and access to high quality necessary service. Life people of poverty promotes family and community well-being, safeguards against public health emergencies. To make health for all reality, we need individuals and communities with access to high quality health service, so that they can care for their own and their families' health. Skilled health workers who provide quality, people-centric care, and policy makers. We are committed to investing in universal health coverage. I know that happiness lowers your risk for cardiovascular disease, lowers your blood pressure, enables better sleep, improves your diet, allows you to maintain a normal body weight through regular exercise, and reduces stress. And I am proud to be an amazing representative of all countries, and I am proud to be next to you. Today, I believe that dreams can become reality in your really believe in the possibility of making it happen. Together, we can really change the world for the better. Good luck to all. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, dear Nada.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
organizers.
so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
very
great Maka. Thank you for being with us.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, dear Maka. Really honored to have you here today on this great day. Thank you. Now we are still in Georgia. Yes, we have another great personality, great teacher from Georgia, Miss Eka Kvashilava. Welcome there, Eka. Enlighten us.
Hello from Georgia. Good morning,
Welcome.
good evening, good afternoon. I am Eka Kwashilava, an English teacher. First of all, I want to congratulate you all today on World Health Day. Thank you very much for inviting me to the international conference. Thank you very much, Dr. Nada. In this day, every person get active, eat healthily, and learn about health and wellness. In particular, go for a walk, run, play some sports, or move around. Getting active is a great way to stay healthy. Another essential way is to eat healthy. Don't eat junk food. Eat healthily. Drink plenty of water. Exercise can help improve your mood, reduce stress, and keep your body healthy. Now I'm gonna talk about what I do in my school to be healthy. During the pandemic period, I implemented the project named the most common viruses around the world. The students obtained information about the most dangerous viruses in the world, such as Marburg virus, coronavirus, Ebola virus, swine flu. The students discussed methods of fighting the virus. We invited medical staff to our school and they gave recommendations to the students. For example, stay in isolation, put on a mask, wash your hands regularly, and so on. Students made the leaflets and distributed them in the school community. The booklet was bilingual, Georgian and English. Their planned activities help to reduce their virus. I think healthy lifestyle prevents these problems. April 7th is a World Health Day, a day to focus on global health issues, and now we can work together to solve them. I'm sure if we unite, we can solve these problems. Another project was in the 8th grade. A small action can reduce environmental problems. The students, teachers, and parents planted palms, trees, flowers in the school ground. They organized a cleaning week and cleaned the area around the school. The students arranged a meeting with school community, and they were talking about the bad consequences of environmental pollution. They made posters, leaflets, pictures, where was shown the result of the pollution. Polluted environment causes a lot of various diseases, cancer, viruses, and so on. And we had also a project in the 5th grade, healthy food. Some students make a list of the healthy food, some students make a list of junk food, and they have presentation with other students, the negative sides of the junk food. At the end, the students created a menu where was advantages and disadvantages of some kind of foods. This project was very interesting and productive. Thank you very much for your attention and good luck everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
great
you.
Erica. Thank you so much. Wonderful speech, wonderful message. Great. Great Georgia educators.
Thank you, Gil. Congratulations.
Now we are going to a beautiful country also. Moving from Georgia, we are going to Macedonia, and we have an amazing person, an amazing academician, doctor of science, Dragan Jovanov. Welcome.
Thank you, Zdravo, Nada.
Zdravo, zdravo.
How are you, my friend, Dr. Dragan Jovanov?
Hello.
No,
Hello.
Jovanov.
Jovanov, Dr. Dragan Jovanov. How are you,
Yes.
sir? I like your smile.
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be part of for this conference today. Thank you, Professor Nada, for inviting me. It's my honor. I speak shortly. Health for all. Health is a blessing in one's life that only the sick person can see. Making the 75th anniversary of the World Health Organization, the theme of World Health Day 2023 is Health for All. World Health Organization is organizing campaign and awareness programs to discuss global health. This year, the theme for World Health Day is Health for All. The theme aims at providing an opportunity for the world to reflect on public health that have helped improve people's quality of life during the last 17 years. The motto of World Health Organization is we champion health and a better future for all. World Health Day is observed to educate people, spread awareness about health uses, new medicines, research, and ensure healthcare facilities are accessible to everyone and everywhere. This day reminds people to take notice of their health and make improvements to lead a quality life. And conclusion, one of the best ways to celebrate the World Health Day 2023 is to get active, whether you go for a walk or a run, play some sports, or just move around. Getting active is a great way to stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Nara.
Dr. Dragan. Thank you. Very short, very strong. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Dr. Dragan, that was very, very short.
Yes, thank you.
Professor Khairuddin, today,
Yes.
today, everyone needs to speak 5 minutes. They
I
cross
know.
the limits. They cross the limits. Always when we ask, they cross the limits. So, okay, so we are late. We are late. And now after this, we need to start already a session. We have a session after this, but it's my session. So, Dr. Inga, please enlighten us with your speech.
Yes, my dear. Oh my God.
Be like Dr. Dragan, please.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
Welcome from Georgia. Today we are together and we are talking about a very important issue. Yes, thank you very much to all the speakers from sharing important knowledge and sending a strong message. Really very important. Thank you very much to the organizer team, especially my dear sister, Professor Nada Ratkovic. Okay, I try, dear, I try. So I would be happy to talk to you about health as a teacher. My goal is to provide you with the knowledge and the skills necessary to make informed decision about your health and to help you achieve and maintain optimal wellness. First and foremost, it is important to understand that health is not just the absence of disease, but rather as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Achieving and maintaining good health requires a holistic approach that includes regular physical activity, healthy eating habits, stress management, and good sleep habits. Regular physical activity is one of the most important things you can do to improve your health. It not only helps you maintain a healthy weight and reduce your risk of chronic diseases, but it is also has a positive impact on your mental health and overall well-being. I encourage to find physical activities that you enjoy and make them a regular part of your routine. Healthy eating habits are also essential for goal health. Balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can provide you with the nutrients your body needs to function at its best. It is also important to limit your intake of processed and high-fat foods, sugar, drinks, and alcohol. Yes. Stress management is another important aspect of goal health. Okay, and finally, good sleep habits are essential for overall health and well-being. Getting enough sleep each night can help improve your mood, reduce stress, and improve your ability to concentrate and perform daily tasks. Okay, regular checkups with your healthcare providing are also important to help identify and address any potential health issue before they become more serious. Okay, I hope this information has been helpful in promoting a better understanding of health and wellness. Remember, good health is a lifelong journey, and it is never too late to start taking steps towards a healthier and happier life. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, my dear sister, we lost here. Congratulations, everyone. This is really wonderful conference. Really amazing job, dear Nada. Congratulations. Can you hear me? Professor Kerodin. I think we have little
Yes, I can hear you. Prof Nada is still on mute. We can't hear her. Dr. Inga?
Yes, yes.
She's, I think something wrong with the connections.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's on now.
Okay, I will
She's back.
repeat. So I want to thanks. Yes.
I
want to
tried
thank
5 minutes.
all our great esteemed speakers from all around the globe.
I know your
Okay,
slides
it's
is for
okay.
2 hours, I know.
It's
Dr. Inga?
okay. Now we are here almost 3 hours and 20 minutes. So that is that 3 hours and 20 minutes. So still not finished. We have a session after. We have a great session. Dear audience, thank you for being with us. Health for all. Be with us after this session. Take a rest. Took a glass of water. Stand up because I need to stand up after this sitting. Also, take care about your health. Your health is on your first place. If you don't take care about yourself, be sure nobody will don't take care about you. So put yourself on the first place today in this hard time. All people are thinking only on themselves. Don't be like them. Do live a healthy life. Once again, I want to thanks to our great founder, Sir Piyush Pandit, for giving us this opportunity, for giving us to have this great IIU stage to put all us here together from all around the globe. Want to thank to my co-organizer, Dr. Mobo, who needs to go, but he was here with me. Thanks, great speeches, great strong messages. I hope that all of us here, our great audience who was with us, will think about that. Think about that, especially now when we have these holidays here. Many are celebrating Ramadan. I'm coming. Easter is coming. The Philippines and here so many are Christian. We Christians are coming to close to the Easter. So please think about yourself. Think about your health. Think about what you are doing. How can you help to yourself? And then, if you cannot help yourself, you cannot help nobody. We here at IIU Research Centre, at IIU, at IHRM, we are all doing for the humanity. We are volunteering for the education, for the better world, for our students, for our youth. And that is our mission. Give yourself, but please think about yourself. Yes, today, so many things that we know that we need to do if we want to take care about our health. We are not doing that. I'm sure Professor Arvind evaluate his exams by night. Nada also is doing that by night. We are here all working 24 hours, but be sure that will be once it will come and be paid. So think about that. Think about that and put yourself also, give yourself some time to rest and try to have a good health, because money cannot buy your health. That is very true. It is true. So you can have so much money, but you cannot buy your health. Think on yourself. Thank you. Thank you, lovely audience. Thank you, our great esteemed speakers. I hope we will be very soon together. Again here on this stage, especially I want to thanks to our new guests, because we have here today new guests who are first time here at the IIU stage, our beautiful Dr. Alma, our beautiful teacher Eka, Maka, and here today who join us. So till our next event for 7 minutes, stay safe, stay healthy, stay safe, and let's grow and continue learning together and thinking on ourselves and collaborating. Today we hear so many times, our great Kadiana said, collaboration, collaboration, yes, and thank you so much. So we will finish. Great Augusta, our great Dr. Noli, please. If you are here, you can open your camera so we can make one photo, please.
Yes.
Sir
we're open.
Sanatan, who is Galaxy? I don't know who is Galaxy. Who is Galaxy today? This is somebody
Galaxy
very
S9.
mystery. He didn't or she didn't open.
Stalker, it's a stalker.
I didn't see who is Galaxy.
I think it's a stalker.
Kadiana.
Galaxy.
Yes.
It's okay,
Yes,
as long as it's not a
Kadiana,
scammer.
big heart. Who? Who is that?
Stalker, I think.
Who?
Not a scammer, but a stalker.
We don't know.
But
Nobody knows.
you know, I will cut the photo. I will cut the photo with beautiful people who are here. SMS, we will not open to you the room. It is finished for you. Oh no, my connection is unstable again. You know, this is really a challenge. This is really a challenge. 4 times a day I lost my connection. I lost my connection. You know, God is telling to me, Nada, it is a big Friday and you are working. That is a big message. So we need to take care about that. Thank you. Let's finish. Professor Kerdin, you can smile, but that is really true. Today is a big Friday. Yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
you think we need to think about Rizalina? Yes. Thank you. Let's finish and let's continue. Now, after this session, we have an amazing humanitarian and social worker. She was with us today, Dr. Dia Chaudhary. So let's see and let's listen a story of our great Dr. Dia. Thank you so much.
Thank you.